In the AL East, the New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 6-2. The Mariners put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the visiting Red Sox 8-5. The White Sox earned the 4-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Indians 5-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Detroit Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they sent their crowd home happy in extra innings with a walk-off.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right
now. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Desmond, a native Floridian. He was a 20th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 1-2. In the dirt here. set. Here's the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hernandez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner goes for second. The 1-2. Hit to short. Fielded by Galvis. There's one. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. So striding in, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. There's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, Dero. A triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here.
Yeah, Dan, I think that's a game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
Next for New York, Charlie Blackmon, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber sprinting after it. 1 out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kyle Schwarber looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
1-1 to Schwarber.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Here's another 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Bonifacio. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Tapped down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Here's Chris Davis now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Back up the middle. And there's 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Adam Duvall. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down and the inning continues. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is over, and the inning is over. Danger avert. Leading off the inning, Randall Long, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here now the 2-2. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The 2-2. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's one down now. Up next for the Rays, Matt Chapman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Chapman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Davis is after it. And that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They still digging in the switch hitter. Bartolo Montes comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Here's a strike. Hit hard up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Now that's
riding in once again, Freddie Galvis. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2. Slow roller back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Kozar, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Hosmer has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hosmer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And he'll lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he struck him out. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 1-0. Here's Charlie Blackman now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Charlie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Paul Goldschmidt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Hernandez ranging up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit. Play more gap to gap. And keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. Next will be the designated hitter, as Dribble Cabrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Cabrera, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
0-1, here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded to short. And that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Addison Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. To 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Gonzalez. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
In there, strike one. Chapman, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rays get a couple. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
So 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the four umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Standing in now, Bartolo Montes. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. Fouled off. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. I'm set with the 0-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. In now is the Yankees DH, Zach Cozart. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone. Shot to left center, number 22 on the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Charlie Blackmon now. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two and 0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now. Chris Davis would be next. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. He's running. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There's a strike.
But down 1-1.
And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. Striding in once again, Ian Desmond, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 70, Tyler Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Hernandez on third. Desmond is at second with nobody out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. They'll try again. 1-2. This one's down to third. Duvall is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber in head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons. He's 0 for 4. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jorge Bonifacio is on deck. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Goldschmidt scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Joaquin Benoit enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. A couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Hernandez has it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little bouncer. The 0-1 delivery. And And a neck-high fastball that time. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Davis is on his way home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond has it in his tracks. 1 down. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Desmond moves over. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bartolo Montes. He singled his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. 0-1 the count. Benoit sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell in previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, batting at an even .400. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Matt Chapman. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. In there, and it's 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1-1 to count. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 52.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. Career line against Grimm. He's 2 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Grimm, who appropriately gets the nickname Reaper. He was a 24th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Zach Kozart will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He's set and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Here's Chris Davis now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Bonifacio going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Daniel Murphy. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. Ready for another chance? He and Desmond in previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit. He's 0 for 4.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Rafael Diaz is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Left field, number 47, Rafael Diaz.
Basil Johnson is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second from the stretch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left side, Duvall gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Hosmer is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 9-4. Felipe Sanchez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 2-0 to Adam Duvall. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. The 3-1. Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Carlos Gonzalez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Flying toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, catcher,
into the box now, Bartolo Montes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
the batter number 13, shortstop, ready.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. Flying softly out toward left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The relay throw, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
In now, Zach Cozart. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his style.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Blackman rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Standing in now, Rafael Diaz, as he'll swing and pop it in the air right near home plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Next for New York, Basil Johnson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Randall Long waits on deck as Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2. This is line to left. Diaz is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randall Long. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
14-4 is the way this one ends. So the Bronx Bombers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tanner Roark earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Yusmeiro Petit takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.